January 1. You know, a few years ago, we were in a spot where, we'd wake up in the morning after being up till whatever time at night, watching the ball drop and doing whatever. So we'd get up early in the morning, put on some running clothes and some running shoes, go meet up with some other people, go for a long run, probably have some breakfast, come back home, and probably just chill out the rest of the day. Hang out together and just do whatever to enjoy each other's company. Not that it's a bad thing. I mean, we enjoy each other's company still. But these days, the 1st of January is a big day, and it was even bigger this year. Not only did we have to separate our original breeder flocks, we had to put together the new breeder flocks. So, got up this morning, same time as always, had some coffee, went out, did my chores, went back inside, got changed, had a quick breakfast, put on my work clothes, and I don't know, the sun's over there now. Sun's starting to set. It's probably, I don't know, after 4 o'clock now. Started moving these fences, probably right around 10. Up and down the mountain carrying the fence, not so much in side by side, except for the, some parts and pieces that you need to get. But it's different these days. That's a solid days of work right there. So, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Couldn't see myself living a different way now. Hope you enjoy the rest of this video. So today is a really big day every year here at Mountainside. Today it's January 1st, so it's the day we separate the rams from the ewes. And today we've already gone through, moved the fencing, separated the ewes and from the rams. The ewes are together down by the pole barn, and here's Jericho and Claude together. They've been together for about 5 minutes now, but so far so good. They're figuring each other out. Every time I seem to walk away though, they turn on each other and figure out who's the boss. Well, because Claude ain't gonna take too much stuff from Jericho, and you can see, I don't know if you can see the top of Jericho's head right now. It's already red from the butts with Claude. So he's got more of a point on the top of his head than Claude does. See if you can see right there where it's all red. That was not like that a few minutes ago. So that is from headbutts ramming into each other. And you can see Claude's a little bit, but not as much. Again, we don't do this for sport. We don't do this for fun. This is just 2 rams being put together and figuring out, I guess the pecking order is the best way to put it. Who's the alpha and who's not. So we have them right here by the house. So there's the processing station. There's a porch. So we could keep an eye on them pretty much all day. Because last year when we put Clark and Claude together, Claude pretty much knocked out Clark. So They were actually down the hill a little bit and kind of fork rolled into the fence, and we had to kind of jump into action on that one. But here with Claude and Jericho, they're both relatively calm rams. But, you know, they're still livestock, and they need to figure out who's in charge. So one thing we did do, we did give them a little bit of tree coverage as an obstacle, but they're staying up in the higher spot where it's nice and sunny. But they do have the option to come down here to the trees. Yep, so it's a long day. We actually went and set some more fence, and now we're going to take the little girls, walk them to their new paddock area, and separate them. So we're gonna bring them this way. Let's see if they follow Mama. Oh, they stopped with me. That's good, girls. See, that's why we use the bucket too, because they know the sound of the bucket. That's why I'm not shaking. So now we have to separate.
Come on, Dilly.
Phase one of the littles separated. We have Jill with Edith and Ivy. And then over here, we have Pepper, Nellie, and Margot. All in all, the division didn't go too bad. Why is Mama laughing?
It was all right.
It was all right. But, so everybody came down to the paddock fine. Right? They followed right down, as you saw. But then, when I shut the camera off because we had to separate them, well, these three got confused because we had to separate them from their sisters, and we took them out of the paddock, and then they just kind of wanted to do their own thing. So it took us a minute to gather them up and calm them down and move them into their paddock right there. Now to get the boys. That's what your dad does too. That's what your dad does too. Kind of runs away. Where's the girls at? Bill, you know where you're going? Yeah? Gonna do your own? Hey, this way. Come on. Come on, Phil. You gotta come this way, Phil. This way, Phil. Phil. Mamas, this isn't supposed to be the year of the fall. That was last year. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you okay?
I think I just tripped on a rock or a nut or something. Well, you can get Too Tasty in while Phil is distracted.
Yep.
Oh, Too Tasty knows what's... He's like, I remember you. Come here, Phil. Phil, come here, buddy. Nope, going in. Nope, in. Oops. Over here, buddy. I was so close.
Come on, Phil. Hey. Come on, Phil. Come on, buddy. That's a good boy. Come on. Come on.
The bucket is right behind you.
Come here. Come on. Come on. Over here. Over here. Come here. Here, Phil. Hey. Come on.
I'm gonna...
This is what he did yesterday, too. Come on, buddy. Phil. Oh, that's it. Come on.
Yep, come here. Come here, buddy.
Come on. Come on this way. Come on, Phil. Confused.
Oh, he wants Jill.
Here, Phil. Come on. Come on, we gotta come this way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Come on. There you go. Not like anybody's interested in either.
At least the boys.
You know, most days there's not an easy way to just place my phone to make a video. Right now it's kind of resting on the side-by-side and it's not moving, so I'm happy with that. We're down here at the pole barn, and as you can see, I've got all my big girls with me. I've got Nosh, Glinda, Unicorn, Hella, Sunny, and Lois all together again. So we took the boys out. Well, we separated them earlier, and we brought them down here. This is where the pole barn is, and this is where they'll be. And this is where they're going to be until probably the end of February. So we're going to hay really good down here. They're going to be grown babies, so they're going to need as much as they get. 300-foot of fence right now. I have it set up in a way where if I want to add another section, depending on weather conditions and things of that nature, I could add another section easily. But right now it's 300. And again, we're at the pole barn with the big ewes. So we'll let them eat, and we're going to go get some hay to the big boys. All right. Oh, I didn't get my phone out fast enough. Yep, they're both shaking it off. So they just walloped each other. And I missed it. I couldn't get my phone out fast enough. Here you go, boys. You got to be getting tired. So again, the boys are here up by the house. As you can see, Mama's on the porch. And I'm going to do something right here. So, if you look, sticking up from the porch right there is a set of antlers. Right there by Mama. So yesterday, we were delivering microgreens and eggs to the Madco Food Coalition for their drop-off. And on the way back, we get a phone call from Ashlyn saying somebody is here with a deer. We had no idea anybody was coming. But when we came home, we took 3 hours to string it up. Well, it was already strung up. Drew strung it up, and remove the hide, cut it down into some primals, get it in a cooler so it'll finish bleeding out. So yeah, that was a surprise, but it's a welcome surprise. And now we have that to finish tomorrow. But say hello, mamas. If you see, that's the nose by your hand, but she's got it out of the boiling water now. It's been boiling for about... Amy, how long has that been boiling?
Simmering for like 4 hours.
So that's been simmering for about 4 hours. But now it's, got to work on some of the removal process. Well, they're sharing a portion of the bale. That's a good sign. Okay, let's go see where the babies are. And there we have Tasty with Pepper, Nellie, and Margot. So those are the pairings that we have for the littles. Now I did make a mistake and I wanted to actually swap Margot and Edith, but at this point I don't think I'm going to worry about it. There was no really specific reason to do it. It was just something I had in my head. So everybody's settling in, and this is the beginning of breeding season number 2. Based on how the boys have been chasing the girls, I expect success to happen pretty quick, but you never know. So right now, these ladies would be projected to give birth the beginning of June. But also, that also means we will also have pregnant ewes for sale. There are a few that we would consider selling. So if you are interested in a bred ewe to add to your flock, or if you're interested in a couple bred ewes to start a flock, let us know. Email is going to be down in the description. Anyways, so reach out, because this is what we're doing this year. We're selling pregnant ewes and babies. We will also be selling moms and milk along with their ewes. So if this is something on your radar, really suggest send us that email, get on our list. These ewes and these sheep are very sturdy. very hardy, parasite resistant, meat, milk, and wool. Can't say enough good stuff about them. So let us know if you're interested. Just one more thing. The timing is amazing, and it's all God's timing, because the Sunday school lesson that I'm preparing this week is on John 10, starting in verse 1, going through, I think it's 30, but it's Jesus, the Good Shepherd. You know, first he's starting off talking about being the door, and then he goes on to saying about being the Good Shepherd, and only his sheep recognize his voice. And, you know, learning these things as we're going along and experiencing them in our day-to-day life, you know, moving the sheep, especially in an open move, the sheep need to hear and know where you're at and where you're going. I don't know. It was just really interesting today. Really interesting. And I just heard the Rams fight again. So that's what they do. Y'all take care now.